Yo, listen, I know I am late. Again. I had to redo live stream, okay? Do not hate me. Also, the lighting in here kinda sucks, especially like this time of the day. So I apologize. So the lighting is just gonna kinda keep getting worse. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. How are you guys doing? That's most important. I've kind of been gone mostly because I've been mostly trying to focus on YouTube videos. I want to go out and record this week, actually. Also, before I forget, tomorrow is actually going to be very, very special because tomorrow night is the blood moon and we're having like the lunar eclipse, and I've been waiting for this since like last year. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because we had like the partial eclipse like last March. Or if it wasn't last March, it was, like, in November, actually, and if it wasn't November, it was probably I was gonna say December, but no, it wasn't, like, that cold, and I remember, like, I got up early in the morning around, like, 6 and 7 AM, and I would keep going back and forth, being going to bed, and then getting up, going to bed, getting up, just to get all the photos and everything, because it was still, like, going on in the morning because I got photos from the side of the neighbors' houses on the other side. So I ran all the way around the block getting photos constantly. So I didn't only stay like in the driveway to get photos. Because the majority of the time when that does happen, I'm literally taking photos off of the porch, and it's just kind of funny, it is, or at least to me. I keep forgetting today's Monday, and I have to go to work tomorrow, so which means that I would have to get up at 8:45 in the morning, and I kinda don't wanna do that because 'cause I'm just very, very tired. Still gonna do it though, because I have to go to work, but, like, I'm like I just wanna sleep in, but I will, like, once I get home from work, because I get out at 4. Thank the lords. Honestly, I wish that I didn't work, like, till 4 that specific day, but it's only because of the eclipse, because, like, I would want to take a nap before the eclipse starts, and the eclipse does not start until, like, later in the night. Sometimes it starts at, like, sundown too, like, it really just depends. We also have a solar eclipse this year too. That's not until May, though, which is kind of funny because the May before this May, obviously, we also had the solar eclipse. I think it's only a partial solar eclipse. I don't remember. I could be wrong. And it's just so funny because some people have to get like that information from me because I find out about it all the time. But it doesn't even matter because sometimes, right, when you try to look up for the information on the eclipses in the first place, either lunar, solar, partial, they get it wrong. They get it wrong when you look it up, and it hurts my soul because it like, they get the day wrong, and then I literally stayed up all night for no good reason. Also, it's a good thing that I literally have Wednesday off because I do wanna go out and record Wednesday, but I also wanna sleep Wednesday. But then again, it would make a good video because then, like, I mean, I've kind of been oversleeping a lot recently, so, like, it's kinda like, either way, I think I'll be fine. I have Monster in the house, so I'll revive myself. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's still cool. I wanna send this to my other best friend right now, 'cause I have another work best friend, and I want her on here, 'cause I want her to see. I want her to be on live stream with us, guys. I do. Ooh, no, wrong button. Oops. No, I didn't mean no, I did not mean for Snapchat. I just I meant to send it to her messages, dude. Yeah, I love her. Hi, Mark. Welcome in. But yeah, so I really wanted my friend from work to see my live stream, even though it's gonna be boring considering I'm at home doing it instead of like out at a location. But like you guys actually might see her in some videos because we might be going out to record together. and I'm very excited on that. I don't know when we're gonna do it. I suppose it'll be when it's warmer out, but I love her so much, and like those videos are gonna be really good. So I'm actually like excited. So it's gonna be fun, and she's the best too. I love her at work. She's the best. I'm good, Mark. Actually, I forgot that you said you asked me how am I for like a second there. Sorry, I'm doing partially good. Majority of the time, I'm like mostly playing Zelda nonstop, or I'm playing Heyday nonstop. So it's like it's back and forth, literally. But how are you doing, dude? It's good to see you too, Mark. If you're driving, you should focus on driving. If you're driving. Ooh, nice. Good luck, dude. Hopefully it's a good location. Oh. Well, then you can still watch the live stream while you're on the road if you're not driving, technically. Unless you're the navigator, then I would say no. Then I would say no, because then you have to focus on navigation than anything else. It's been so long since I've done live stream, actually. So that's funny. But like, I've been more focusing on getting videos out, like the Gillette Castle vlog, because I was actually supposed to go to Devil's Hop Yard, but since it was so cold and there was so much snow, I did like, there was more snow there than there was at Gillette Castle. Like, there's more places for me to walk instead of just continuously walking through the snow. I do still walk in excuse me, I still walk in the snow for that video, but still. I've never heard of that place. Did you guys get, like, permission to go there, or is it just, like, um or are you allowed to go without having permission to go there? Because majority of the places, like, you go to, like, the Stanley Hotel, like, you need permission. Well, actually, that's a little different because it's, like, you can only record in your room, technically. So which is funny because only like, they only let certain YouTubers, like, record in the hallways, like Brent Rivera, Sam McColby, Elton, which is TFIL. I'll stop there. I'll stop there with the names. Oh my god. No, yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. Like, not only do you need permission, you also need to pay majority of the time. So, I mean, so when summer comes, I want to contact Smallpox Cemetery and go there. Like, I specifically wanna paranormal investigate there. I do need a new spirit box because this thing is dead. Um, I'm still gonna keep it though, but, like, it's dead, and I need a spirit box because I mean, obviously, if you've seen my last couple, like, paranormal videos, majority of the time I don't even use it half the time. It's just me just screaming into the void practically. Like, I feel like I'm just screaming at air without the spirit box, but also it's because, like, I hate using this spirit box because it's not the same as, like, the red and black one. So, and, when I went to look on Ghost Stop, it was like $82 or it was like $80, and it used to be like 100, and you can also order them on Amazon, which is like the same one, but it's like gray and black, and I didn't like that one, so I was like, "You know what? No." I was like, "No, I just didn't like." It's the same spirit box, but then at the same time, I'm like, it was cheaper though, but, like, they also have, like, I think they had EVP recorder, but they had the other spirit box too. But either way, doesn't matter. I need a new one before I can do another paranormal investigation. Like that's like the point of what I'm trying to say. Cause like because again, this one's dead, it does not work. So no, yeah. So yeah, but when I went no, I'm not joking. Cause like hold on, let me show you. Cause like when I went on Ghost Stop, I'm bringing my phone out for this because I want to. Cause like I'm not saying that you don't believe me. I'm just saying um hold on, that's the wrong pod. No, see, okay, it was $1 off. This is 83, like right here. The other one, not that one. Like this one right here. Nope. No, right there. That one. Yeah. So like it says 83 if you can't see. Hold on a minute. It says 83 for that one. And then it's 94 for the other one, which I think is stupid. But and then oh my god, the one no, Jesus. So like this one on Ghost Stop is literally 139.90. Dude, this ain't nah. Like in my opinion, the red and black one makes more sense to cost more than this. This thing, like you have to press more buttons in order for this thing to actually work. And it's funny because I have the video for where it died on me when I was at the cemetery actually. Like it was working fine or okay, maybe no, it wasn't working fine that morning, but I figured that like it was just glitching out and then it ended up dying on me. But no, yeah, Noah does have that one, but he also has the other one, which is the other one. Which is the other one. Like the black and gray one. He has that one too. Sorry, it's funny. But I think it's different because if you have like Ghost Stop has, like, an account thing now, so I think it's cheaper if you have that account, but also technically, originally, it was $90 for that, but they're having a sale on it, so I still have to order it. No, yeah. He also has this one, but he doesn't use it. He had this one, and I think his is dead too, from what I remember. That his died as well, so, both of the SB11s are dead. Um, I got this as a gift though a couple years ago because my sister's boyfriend bought this years ago, and we used to um this is so long ago, Jesus. So we used to use this thing. We weren't using it correctly. So we'd pick up radio and we actually thought that like cuz like our house the house that I grew up in is haunted by an old man. It sounds very random, but I've seen the ghost a couple times and I like so we would have to so we use this and then there's something else that we used too. I forget what it was. Unless we didn't or it was just this. I don't remember correctly. It was like it was years ago. So like it was back when my sister and Alex used to still live with us back then. And he bought this. I don't know where he bought this from. He just bought it and then he gave it to me afterward. And then my dad keeps trying to steal it from me because he thinks that it's his when it's not his. This was Alex's. Alex gave it to me and then that's how I ended up with the spirit box, and then I barely even used it, and then again, there's a new battery in this thing, and it still doesn't work. So it's actually kind of sad because like we had so many memories with this thing. It won't even turn on. It doesn't turn on, and it's on like right now. It's supposed to be on. The on switch is on. So this thing does not work. So like I need one. But, like, I like the red and black one, though, so yeah, bye, Mark. Good to see you in though. And yeah, he does have that one too. I always get the spirit boxes confused with the numbers. But then what was the other one? What's the red and black one? Is that the SB7 too? Oh, wait, why? I can look it up, it's fine. Hold on a minute. Is it? Is it? No, that's the 11. That's the S box. But what number is that one though? Does it not have that? That just says S box model 2. That's all it says. That's funny. Huh. Either way, I also need I need VP though. But either way. No, no, okay, yeah, yeah, that's the black and gray one. That's the one I was talking about. That's the SP7. My bad. I again, I'm not like entranced with like the paranormal equipment. That's why. So like I don't know what the numbers is. I only remember that this is the SB11 because it says it on the actual thing. The other ones don't. Some do and some don't. Like I've seen models without the number on it. Either way, it's funny. I do wish this thing still worked, but we used to use it like crazy. Again, this thing doesn't work anymore though. I don't even want to open this thing because then it's gonna be hard to close it. But I keep this thing on my nightstand though. I keep it on my nightstand. Literally. Ah. But yeah, because that's the only thing that I have for paranormal equipment is that spirit box, and that's it. And majority of the time, I don't even use the spirit box. I'm literally just speaking out. I don't use EVP. The only time I technically ever like use other paranormal equipment is that if me and Noah are filming together, and then I kind of just snatch his equipment and just borrow it. Um, but that's normally like behind the scenes of when we're recording for his video, and I haven't done that in years. So majority of the time, I don't use the equipment, but I do have cat toys that I can use, but Lucy will straight up kill me because those are hers. So I could take that and then just take it to the cemetery and use it there. But most of the cemeteries that I go to aren't level ground anyway, so they're just gonna roll over. So it can just be immediately null and void, like immediately. So either way, I'm just doomed. So like, you know, it's not like I can use a Ouija board anyway because my mom won't let me, and I don't have one. So either way, but I don't really believe in the Ouija boards anyway because I used one back when I was a teenager, and my friend, my ex-friend had one at her house, and it was the Hasbro plastic one. So I knew for a fact that like I mean, I did believe it a little bit more back then. I was a teenager, so makes sense. But like I would I would use it and then it would just look so funny. But like I don't like we used it once, but she was so scared upon using the Ouija board that we couldn't even finish it. We never said goodbye either. Nothing ever happened. So like that's why I'm like, I don't think nothing ever happened. So like that was years ago. I do remember force quitting it because I also didn't want to take the chance, but like technically it's still open on her end because she just refused to put her fingers back on the planchette because like I was very like adamant on doing it correctly. And considering we didn't do it correctly, I just assumed that it didn't work also. But we didn't even use real candles either. So like the whole ambiance was just off and she didn't want to do it in the dark either. That was during I'm surprised I got her to do it. I was like Listen, if she hates me for that, 100% valid. Uh, hey, Fix It, how you doing, dude? Spirit Box apps do not work. Um, Apps wouldn't work. Your phone is listening to you no matter what. Um, Honestly, my friend Noah has made so many videos on that, so you should probably go check out his channel. But like they don't work at all because he's debunked them. I'm just too lazy to even just download it and it's not worth it. And plus, considering that he did it, I just feel like there's no need for me to do it as well. So like I just no, thank you. I'm like, no. Um like at that point I would rather just get a spirit box and just use that one. The black and red one is rechargeable versus like that's why I don't like how like this is 100 and something dollars on Ghost Stop. That's what I hate is because like I think that's way overpriced for this thing. So hey, Savage! Dude, it's been forever. I'm happy to see you, man. It's good to see you, dude. How have you been? How are the kids? Yo, you're an OG, dude. Yeah, I know. I remember. I remember Fix It because you said that on my last YouTube video, actually. On the ghost hunt, actually. I don't use any paranormal equipment at the moment, mostly because my spirit box is broken. It's dead. So like I just haven't had the chance to order a new spirit box. So that's why I really do need to get an EVP recorder. 100%. So, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been busy. You've been busy. 100%. Like, cause I've been trying to pop out videos. That's why I haven't been doing a live stream recently. Sorry, I haven't been doing live streams more recently, but that will change pretty soon when it gets warmer out because I can just do live streams outside again. So I'll probably be doing more in the morning because I've been getting up earlier in the morning. I just wanted to sleep in because I had to get up at like 6 a.m. yesterday. So yeah. And I'm happy that you guys are all doing well. Literally. Have a good day. Fix it, dude. Dude. But yeah, so it's good to see you though. I'm gonna be putting up a poll for a new blooper video if you guys want to see that. So I'm gonna be putting it on my community tab. So like I'm gonna be making more bloopers because I have enough to make another blooper video after I get the Gillette Castle video out because I messed up with that video. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that one. Excuse me. Also, I'm excited because I made a new friend at work and we're possibly going to make videos together soon. And I cannot wait for that. So you're going to see her on live streams too later on. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to be doing so many adventures, I swear. When it gets warmer out. So I do want to go out and record Wednesday because I'm working tomorrow. So I'll be working tomorrow, but like I want to record Wednesday, but I also want to practice drive, so I'm going to try to do both. And then tomorrow there's the lunar eclipse, so do not miss out on that cuz we're having the blood moon is tomorrow night. So I'm going to be staying up till the crack of dawn trying to capture all of it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a YouTube video or not because the lighting is going to be probably crap. So like at that point I'll just use my Nikon and take photos and everything else. So which means that I don't know if I left my SD card in my Sony camera I'll be taking out the SD card out of there and putting it into the Nikon. So, the Mercury shall be back. It shall be back. Listen, once I can drive, the Mercury will be back in action 100%. The car ain't gone. We never sold it. Okay, well, I mean, technically, my mom sold it to me, but technically that does not count. Actually, I got the car for free. I'm just paying for work on the car. So I paid like 3K for the Mercury Grand Marquis. So yeah, no, even if that car can't drive anymore, I'm literally like once I get my own house, I'm literally making like a room for it and putting it in there. That car is not going anywhere. It's not gonna be sold to anybody. It will be my matriarch of the channel because it was my grandfather's last car. There like I grew up with this car. I would never sell it to anybody. Nobody else will have it other than me. I don't care. It's going to be going into my car mobilia room. Is the big bazooka is going to be in the center of like everything else. Even listen, even when I get my dream car, nothing will compare to the Mercury ever because of how important it is to my family because it was the last car my grandfather ever had and he loves cars so much. I can't just like I mean my cousin wanted to try he wanted to buy it off of my mom, fix it up and then sell it and I was like hell no. Sorry for my swear, but that one's warranted because I was so mad because like I'm like how can you do that because this car has been in our family since my grandfather bought it in the end of August in 2000. That car does not belong with anybody else besides their family. I'm sorry. I understand like you would want the money. Yes, but like it would it be worth it? Technically no because of all the emotional value in that car. You will literally be ripping out the heart of my grandfather and myself and my grandfather is dead by the way. He's been dead. But like it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Like it will drive everybody nuts. 100%. There's actually a couple things wrong with it. It's just like the car wasn't driven a lot before it became my car. Before it became my mom's car, there's over 1,000 miles on that car now. And it was like not even like it was like 96,000 miles when we got it. I don't know if that's fully correct, but it was barely driven before it got to us, and then we would be going out to film a lot after we got that car, and that car means so much to me, so we would again, the car drives like a dream, but we've had, like, so many problems with it, not because of the car itself, but because of when we would get it worked on, not trying to, like, be mean or anything, but sometimes, like, a garage, you can't really find reliable garages, especially when you're a female, because like they will a lot of mechanics will tamper with your cars. They will do that just to get more money out of you to make you keep coming back. And the one time that happened, also that garage is no longer open anymore though. And they worked on it and then our car the Mercury almost exploded because the engine was overheating because they forgot to fill up the fluid because it was very low. The fluids were very low. The oil was also very low when we got our oil changes. Like there's so much going on with it. And then also we kept having the engine misfire for the I forgot what it's called, dude. The parts of the engine, like the cylinders kept going. So there's only like probably like 6 out of the 8 were replaced already. That's what I'm trying to say for the cylinders. And a lot of times they would misfire while we were driving, so we could have literally just blew up. Um and I have to get the windshield replaced. Spark plugs also have been replaced like 50 times at this point now. And there's only a little bit left for what is technically original on that car because we had a lot of work to put on that car. The ball joints also were replaced. We had to get the alignment fixed a lot too. Um, and I might also have to get new tires too, but like that's not bad because I know a place to get like tires for like a good price. So and then the back of the car was in an accident before my mom gave me the car, and that's what led to her to have the Nissan Rogue right now. So the back the so the thing for the trunk won't fully close, so it's just a little bit like it's like up like this because of the bumper got hit and so did the trunk, and the back light is kind of broken on one of the sides. We tried to fix it. I think we have a new light too. We had to get that happen a lot because we kept getting rear-ended in that car because people just can't drive. And I was in that car the first time, and I was so ready to throw hands because that was the first accident that we were in that car. And then again, it was my grandfather's last car that he ever bought. That's another reason why I wanted to throw hands because I was so upset. And then the other time was when my mom was coming home from work and she got rear-ended, and then she was trying to explain to the cops that she backed up when she didn't. And my mom was so tired because she just got out of a 12-hour shift from 6 to 6. So like because it was taking so long for her to get home. I'm like, "What happened?" And then she's like, "I was in an accident." I was like, "Oh my Jesus." She's fine. It wasn't like that severe of a hit, but like that's also why like the undercarriage of the car needs to be like checked out for sure. But other than that, and it needs to be detailed too. So, but I do need a new windshield because the windshield wipers do not fit no matter how many new windshield wipers that we get for that car because the windshield is like a weird shape. So like if it was like downpouring or if it was really bad weather, I would not be able to see out of the windshield. So I would have to pull over. So um but yeah, the Mercury shall be back eventually. So that's why you've been seeing the Nissan Rogue because my car is in Connecticut getting worked on. And because my sister's boyfriend Alex is working on the car. So like that so it's down in Connecticut. And it has been down in Connecticut this whole time. And I won't be getting it back until I get my driver's license practically. So it won't be fully mine because it's on my mom's insurance up until that point. So the Mercury will be back eventually, but not for a bit longer practically. And since it's winter, he hasn't even touched the car much yet. So even then, like it'll still take a while for me to get the car back, which sucks. But like I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I have a car, I just can't drive at the moment. So yeah, it's funny and it's not funny. But the Mercury again will be back. The Mercury is not going to be gone forever. It won't be. It won't be. I just cannot wait. Um, I have practice driven in that car, and it's not always like the most fun either because of the 8-cylinder engine. Oh, it's terrifying, man. Yay! But yeah, I love that car so much, though. I can't wait to have it back, which won't happen again for a while. So, I mean, it sucks and it doesn't, so it is what it is, literally. I've been on here for 30 minutes, it does not feel like that long. Yay. I'm gonna put the light on. Hold on. I'm gonna put the light on. There we go. We got it. The light literally helps. It's better than it was because it was getting dark in here. So yay. uh, but yeah, I can't wait for the Mercury to be back though. 100%. It's gonna be good though. Yeah, again, it's not gonna be back for a while. I don't know exactly when it's gonna be back, but again, it's not gonna be gone forever. And then when it does end up coming here, I'm gonna literally park it in the garage because it deserves to be in the garage. I don't know if I'll just keep it outside of the garage because when my mom's home on her days off, she uses the garage while I would not use the garage. So like back and forth. So it'll be like interesting, honestly. Can't wait though. Literally, I cannot wait. Plus, again, I wanted to go to the Devil's Hop Yard to record, but I decided to just do the Gillette Castle video. And then there's another place in Connecticut that my sister suggested, so I'm gonna have to do that place as well. I have like over a lot of locations that I want to do and to go out and record. I really want to go to that fort that I talked about when I was doing the smallpox cemetery history, and that's all the way up in like I think it's in upstate New York. So I don't know, like it's 3 hours. I think it's 3 hours or 4 hours away from me. I don't know because um from to where I am in Augusta, Maine, that's 4 hours. I don't remember because I have to look up the name of the fort again because again I really want to go there in the summer. And then I want to stay there for a week to film. So like we'll see. It won't be at the beginning of the summer. I would say like in the middle of summer. I'm not sure though because I'm still kind of thinking about it because sometimes I forget about that plan, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, but I still want to do the blooper video though cuz that's going to be funny. Because my friend Allie, she's like, "Oh my gosh, keep this clip like put it in the blooper video 100% cuz this is funny." And it wasn't even it was from like the most recent video actually, the ghost hunt video. I like no, seriously, I like listen, when I was recording that video cuz it was the day before my birthday, and I'm going back and I'm watching and I like I send it to my favorite person because I wanted him to see it too. So it's funny. So I was like, I was showing them how funny it was because I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I literally sounded like I was straight up high. It was funny. So like I and then so like Allie's like put it in the blooper video 100% because we were FaceTiming off of Snapchat. So like you're like calling me like you put this in, put that in, put this in. It's funny because like I even told her I was gonna do a live stream and then I was gonna do the poll like after. So I'm gonna make the poll post after this. Like if anybody wants to see the blooper video, like right after I finish the Gillette Castle video, because some of the bloopers are in the Gillette Castle video. And the blooper videos are kind of easier to edit because like yeah, I'm working with a lot of clips, yes, but I know exactly where to pinpoint, cut out, put the in and output, take that, put it into the video. Like it makes me feel very creative when I do that because like I don't I like I've done that a lot with my regular videos. I've done it before, but that's only when I know what parts that I wanna keep in the video directly, and I haven't done that in a while because recently I've been doing very well when I've been recording. So it's kinda like I don't need to do the ins and out. And if you're working on DaVinci Resolve off of a MacBook, which I have a MacBook. So like the input is Command N or you just put N, and then for the output is either Command O or you just put in O. So you would have the input, the output, and then all you have to do is just you click on it and then you drag it and you put it in the insert button, and then it inserts wherever you're gonna put where the red thing is. The red line in the wherever the red line is, that's where you're gonna insert the clip and put it there. So, like, it's hard to me for me to explain because I did, like, college classes on it. So, like and I still don't remember what it's called, but, like, I know what I'm talking about, and then I just my brain screams, I'm sorry. Like, I'm trying so hard. It's funny and it's not funny. So that's why the blooper videos are easier to do because I can just plop it in because majority of the time I remember exactly where I messed up, which is funny, but I cannot remember like what I was saying when I was recording the day of because I have to go back and then look through what I'm saying because it literally sounds like I'm literally that's what it sounds like, especially to me, like, which is funny. Because there's times where I was editing and my favorite person was over and we were watching like he was watching me edit, right? And it's funny because like he's like, "I don't understand what you're saying." And I'm like, "I don't either." And that's me. And that's me recording this and I don't even know what I was trying to say. Sometimes I have to listen to myself 5 times in order for me to remember what in that actual heck I was actually talking about. But sometimes, like, if you don't know me personally, then you definitely would just think I'm just speaking gibberish. So, like, at that point, I'm literally like, you know what? Let's cut this out of the video. And then I'll save it for a blooper video. So then people will think that I'm tongue tied instead of me actually speaking English because it's funny. So, my first ever video at the Huzak Tunnel, right? That video, I made no sense, and my old friend from school, she was literally like, "I love this video. This is one of my favorite video that you did because I can't understand what the heck you're saying, and not even YouTube does because I even put on the captions and it still doesn't understand you. It literally thinks they were like speaking a whole nother language." And then we just both start laughing because we were talking about it on FaceTime, and this was years ago, and it was so funny. And I don't even like to remember that video because I legit do not look the best in that video. Like it's just complete cringe. And that was from like hold on, I'm gonna look it up on here and I'm gonna tell you guys. Like it's legitimately oh, that's the wrong one. It's just wrong button. Hold on. It's where? Let's see. Videos. This is gonna be a long way here. Cause like that was around the time that I started YouTube, so that's why it's very, very funny. I was so good at uploading on cue back then too. Cause they're all around the same time frame because now it's literally like 4 months ago, and then I finally upload a video, then it's like 2 seconds ago. It says 5 years old? Really? How did you find it before me? How did you find it before me, man? Oh, Jesus. I'm still looking for it. I'm still looking for it. Dude, my thumbnails were so bad except for, like, the Buddha Temple Explorer. Honestly, I'm surprised that video didn't do better than it actually did. I'm surprised it didn't do better than I thought it was because that was actually a really good video, so that makes me actually very sad. It was years ago, like, I do wanna go back there, but, like, that's not the point. What the heck, man? Oh, Jesus, this is so bad, I hate looking through my videos now. Oh god. Oh, it should be 5 years ago, that was before I cut my hair too, holy Jesus. Oh my god, these are so bad. Oh, there's the first ever video I did at Classic Burger too, that was 5 years ago too. Damn. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it is 5 years ago, you're correct. 100%, it's there. 'Cause it's, yeah, that's part 1, part 2, oh my Jesus. 'Cause I used to make those videos in parts because I couldn't edit, so it's this one right here. Oh, that's cringe. I don't even know where that, like I don't know where that headband is too, by the way. I don't know where that, the bandana is what I'm trying to say. I know, I did, but I only did, like, 2, and one of them was, like, my Nike shoes. And then everyone misses, like, my original Converse high tops, cause like, now I have the midways. So, like, whenever I bring those out for, like, a video, everyone's like, "The OGs!" So, like, it's oh, the reason listen, there's a reason why I had to stop wearing those shoes. Those things I used to wear them all day, every day since I got them, like, in my sophomore year of high school. I wanted Converse so bad, and I bought them with my Christmas money back then, and then I wore them. They were the only shoes I wore obsessively for years. I wore them so much. I'm surprised that oh my gosh, I'm surprised that the holes and rips in those shoes don't get anything in them when I'm walking around. That's how old those Converse are. Like they should be dead. Those shoes should be dead. I do have a new pair. I have the midways. I do need regular high tops, but they're so expensive. I have to buy kid shoes also because my feet are tiny, but like I'm just saying because I have the midways, I have the Converse midways. Those are the ones I've been wearing, not in the winter ones, because I wanna be able to keep them as much as I can, and then I wanna get, like, Converse boots, but they're so expensive, I'm like, "I don't wanna pay $82 for this." But then I realized, like, I always forget that my mom she has an account at a shoe store in the mall, so I can just use her account. I thought I made an account, but apparently mine doesn't exist. Um, but I made it years ago I bought my first pair of Cons, my first pair of Converse in that shoe store, actually, which is funny. I bought my first pair of Converse in the mall that I grew up in the same store I bought my new pair. The only difference is that, like, the Converse shoes that I got, the high tops were actually adult shoes and they were size 4, but the difference is with my midways, they're actually kid shoes, and I think I got the biggest size, actually. I think I got a size 6 in kids. I don't remember. But either way, I have to get the smaller size because Converse are a unisex shoe, so I have to get the smaller size regardless. So even though I'm a female 6, I'm a male's 4 size in shoes. Because the woman's size is bigger in the men's version than the obviously, because again, it's a unisex shoe. So, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain because like I also had like other which means if I was gonna get an adult shoe, I would have to get a size 4 in men's. And I forgot I don't even know what size shoe that would be in a woman's shoe, technically. I don't know. 'Cause it's been so long, but either way, I got the kid's shoe, and I think I still have the box for the Converse. I have no idea where it is. Either that or I threw it out. I don't know, which I'm surprised that I would have thrown it out because normally I keep the box just in case. because sometimes it's nice to have, the box for the shoes because you can just put the shoes back in the box and just, keep everything neat, if that makes sense, to be able to put them away easier, but I don't know. Either way, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, it's just still funny because again, every time I bring out the old high tops, everyone's like, "The OGs." Those things need to be, like, washed, like, a lot, because like, those things are so beat up. Even if we washed them, those shoes are just too far gone, I swear. Like, I wore them too much. I loved those shoes so much that they should be dead. They're zombie shoes. They're zombie shoes. Considering how much I wore them back then, oh my gosh. Again, I'm surprised that I've never gotten water in my shoes, and if I did, it was because of the cloth on the sides of the shoes. But I do need new high tops, but even if I do get new Converse, like, literally, uh, it would be the blue ones because I've always wanted the blue pair, but I got the black and white ones, so it'll just go with everything, but yeah, man, ugh, and then plus which is funny because the first pair of Converse I've ever gotten was the Midways, and they were black and gray and white, which my first pair of Converse high tops were obviously the regular Converse high tops. And then now I'm back to the Midways again. But like I miss those because like I got those Converse, the Converse Midways, my first pair back in middle school because I was obsessed, but I wanted the high tops so bad though. So I didn't get that until I was sophomore year of high school. But I got the Midways and I wore them a lot back in middle school. And then I lost them. I have no idea where they went, which makes me sad because those were like highly comfortable and I miss those shoes so much. I miss those shoes so much. I don't even know where they are, but um and I got those from like Burlington Coat Factory, and Burlington Coat Factory is no longer in the mall anymore. So, yeah, it sucks. But like, I always forget about my first pair of Converse because I think that it's my first pair of Converse were the black high tops when that's actually not the case. I had the Midways first, and then I got my Midways again, and I might get another pair soon anyway. Because I really like Converse and I wear them all the time. Like, I also wanna get another pair of combat boots, like the black ones that I have, the combat boots that I already have. I love wearing those too. Depends on the outfit, but they're a pain in the butt to get off because they keep getting stuck. My feet keep getting stuck, but, like, it's because, like, I have to fully untie the boots, and I always forget about that because 'cause I'm trying to, like, take them off, and I can't until I literally 'cause but it's also my fault because I tie it so tight so it stays in place while I'm walking around, but even when because, like, I'm not used to wearing the combat boots all the time, so they're a heavy boot, so it looks like I'm just I'm like a peg leg pirate. That's kinda what it looks like when I walk around with the combat boots on. Man, memories. And then I remember that the the old Halloween video that I wanted to record at Spidergate Cemetery. That oh my god, 5 years ago. Jesus, back in like 2020. And then we couldn't go because I was wearing flats, so I couldn't have gone further, and it was cold as heck. So we turned around, and I was so close to going to Spider Gates, and I still never have gone to Spider Gates ever, and I still wanna go so bad. But it's funny that I never got to go, so we ended up going to Spencer, Massachusetts anyway. So and me and my mom took a long drive a couple days ago, and we drove from the house all the way to Spencer, Mass, and we passed by, so we were close to Auburn, Mass, and then we came back home. So we drove like 30 minutes possibly, or almost an it was not an hour. It is not an hour because Spencer, Massachusetts is not an hour from where we are. But it was also funny because we drove by where the French Indian War cemetery in I thought it was in West Bloomfield, but I think it's in a different area of Mass, but we passed by it though. Because I looked it up and I found it eventually because I said Bloomingfield, but it's not. It's a little further down because it's that cemetery is right next to a lake, so people can go park in the parking area and then go boating and stuff there. So, and I want to do video there. So we went through Athol, and then we ended up in West Bloomfield, and then another town which I forgot what it was. Because we also drove through Ware, Massachusetts too. So we went downtown Ware, and it was so nice. I miss that area. I like driving through there. It's so nice. There's a lot of abandoned locations there too in that area, which makes sense. But yeah, I miss it there so much. It's so cool. But, like, listen, I have a lot of list of places that I wanna go to already in the summer. There's some places that I can go to now, like, there's a town that used to be a part of Massachusetts, Enfield. There was an Enfield, Massachusetts, and it's a part of Quabbin now, and it was Enfield, Mass is just off of where is, so I looked it up and I was gonna do video there. I don't know when I'm gonna do video there, but there's a 2-hour hike to get to that area in Quabbin, and it's in the Ware, Massachusetts area, and it's a 2-hour hike, and you can still see the remnants of the town of Enfield, and I really wanna go there. It's mostly just ruins and everything, and it's obviously open to the public because it's in Quabbin, and, like, I really wanna do that, but then I realized with how much snow we have, it would have been stupid of me to go at that point in time, which is why we ended up going to Gillette Castle too. So, like, I was trying to, like, make all these plans that didn't work out while going to go record because, like, I wanted to go out and actually have, like, a fun day going out somewhere. So it wasn't, like, someplace very close, and then also I didn't wanna do another cemetery because I've been doing that a lot. Speaking of Enfield, I do still have to go to and make that video at the Enfield Street Cemetery. And I can't wait to do that, which I think I would probably end up doing that Wednesday, considering it's closer. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Either way, I'm still gonna be working on the blooper video, but I need to go out and record another video while I'm studying for my license and permit. So, I mean, it's a lot. Like, I swear. It's just it's a lot, and, like, I'm all over the place. Plus, I haven't decided if I'm gonna, like, summon Allie to go record with me that day, but it would probably just be me and my mom because I think she's working that day. I think she's working Wednesday. I don't know. I have to look at the schedule. I'm like, don't leave me hanging, girl. I love you, girl. But yeah, you're probably gonna see her pretty soon anyway. She's the best. She's so fun. She's the best. I love her. Oh man. She's my new work best friend 100%. I love her so much. She's the best. Um and then there's other places that I want to do in the summer too cuz like I want to record on Sugarloaf Mountain in Deerfield too. But, like, I wouldn't be able to drive up that because I don't like heights, and my mom won't drive up there because she also doesn't like heights. So it's like either my dad or somebody else has to drive us up there to make that video. It's funny. Like, cause like, if it was, like, Skinner Mountain or something, that's different. Like, my mom will definitely do that because it's normal roads. With Sugarloaf, tiny narrow road all the way up there. And I miss Deerfield because I used to record there also, like, religiously too. I might make another video in, historic Deerfield, but that's just gonna be a vlog. It's not gonna be any history, but I mean, I might talk about the history a little bit because I can't help myself whenever I go there. And then I like going to the cemetery that's there too. Speaking of oh, yeah, no, yeah, so, like, there's something that I do wanna do in historic Deerfield, but I have to look it up again because there is something special about historical Deerfield that I want to talk about in a video. My dad brought it up to me, and then I forgot about it, and then now I remember, and then I'm also gonna forget about it again because it's gonna happen. Because he found out on Facebook about it, and then I forgot about it. I saved it though. It's in my note app on my phone, like, it's there, but, like, I keep forgetting about it though. Still funny, but Mm, and plus there was no video going up today, so that's why I wanted to do the live stream because I'm not done with the editing for the Gillette Castle video. I need to finish the editing and I should be finishing it up all tonight because I'm so close. The two main clips that I'm working on right now, the first clip I'm almost done editing, and then the second one is just the outro. So like I'm very close to being done. So it'll be up like cuz like once I get it up, I'm scheduling it for next Monday. So like everything about that is like all set at that point. So like I'm trying to like get into the grace of like getting into a really really good schedule and I'm very very close and I'm very very proud of myself even though it's gonna go crazy soon, which sucks. But, like, I got this so far, I got this so far because like, ever since I started taking my vitamins, I've been feeling so much better, but either way, I still need, like, caffeine, I still need my Monster, like, I made a cup of coffee, like, yesterday, and it did not taste good, so I was like, I couldn't continue drinking it, so I dumped it, and then I washed the mug, so I don't know there could be something wrong with my coffee maker, I have no clue, but, um or it coulda just been, like, me putting in like, cause like, I have, um, pumpkin spice coffee, so it's already, like, flavored, and then I put French vanilla in it, or it could just be because I didn't put enough sugar in it, I don't know, it didn't taste like it normally does. So, like, either it's because of the creamer, I have no clue, but, like, it just I don't know, it's just weird. I think I need to clean my, like, the coffee machine. So, I don't know. Either way, I'm still drinking the Monster to be able to get stuff done. So, again, either way, I'm trying to get, like, everything done, and then after live stream, I also have to update my laptop, so I'm probably gonna make the pull off of my phone. So, like, I don't know, we'll see. It just depends, cause again, like, I'm constantly trying to plan things, and then, like, I'm on a roll, and then, like, the next day, I forget everything that I was thinking of, like, the day before, and it just sucks. So it's kinda, like, what I have to deal with majority of the time anyways. So, it is what it is. So since we're, like, over an hour, I'll let you guys go. I'm happy that you all are doing well. Maybe we'll catch up again soon. Maybe we'll do something fun soon. I do plan on like so I've been playing The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild a lot. I have to finish my first ever gameplay before I can start live streaming it for you guys because I do want to be able to do that. I want to be able to record playing Breath of the Wild for you guys. I might get the game on my computer, which I really don't want to because I really like to play it off the Switch. But it also might be better because the TV that I have in my room, like, cause like, I'm on my bed and then I'm looking at the TV diagonal. So, like, with how old this TV is compared to the one that I have in the living room, the quality is just very, very bright for some reason. So, like, I can't see certain things. Even when I wear my glasses, I'm like, "What am I even looking at?" I'm like, you know? But yeah, I wanna be able to do that for you guys later, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Because one of my favorite person came to see me, I was talking to him about it, and, like, My friend Allie knows how to do the split screen. My favorite person does too, but like I think because I have to find a way for the Switch. That's what I'm trying to say. So like we'll figure it out eventually. I can look it up, but we'll see. We'll see. So yeah. Have a good rest of the day, guys. Peace out. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys for participating. Thank you, Savage. That's good. I'm glad that you liked it. Unless you're talking about like the live stream. I'm not sure, but that's not your fault. I'm doing good too. Have a great day, dude. Peace out, guys. Doop.